Hello everyone, Grumpy Goblin is back. Ooh, microphone off, cancel my timer. Let's see here, let's bring this down to here. That might work. I don't know. Alright, what are we up to today? How's everybody doing? I am doing okay. Ooh, we've got another delivery of resin and compound coming in right as I get started. That's good. That's good. Tasks. I need to look at my tasks. My to-do list. What are we doing? Let's bring up the big list. Whoop. I'm going to go check on my lithium mining on Novus. Someday I'll get around to setting up better overflow sorting. I have not yet added the timer to this task list that we're viewing right now. We are going to start steel production today. So actually I'm going to move that to the top, because that is the big to-do today. I'm also going to find chess pieces that I have laying about the universe and bring them back. Oh, and there's some ammonium right behind the gateway here that I want to check on and maybe set up some ammonium mining. Right here, right by the base. I want to set that there so I can monitor the chat room. I'm trying some new things with the chat room because I don't like the way it has been. I've been missing notifications, and I have been missing like important notifications. Let me crop this out a little bit more. My green screen, I need to get a slightly wider. I need to add a couple more poles to the mount, but I lost them. They're somewhere. They're somewhere here, but I don't know where they are. So I'm going to just crop that out for now. Left. Bring you in a little bit more. There we go. Boom, boom. Yeah, that'll work for now. Alright. Steel. What do we need to do some steel? First of all, I see that my hydrazine backpack is flashing. Let's take care of that before I accidentally kill myself thinking that I have plenty of fuel. Let's empty what's in it. Let it switch over to the new one. Come on. There we go. We're going to be doing some steel. And steel takes argon, I believe. Nope, that's my thing. Steel takes argon. Argon, do we have a full canister of it? Back in my still not in the sorting system. Oh, we have some. There's argon. Only got 99 of them. That's not enough. So we're obviously going to have to do some argon fetching. Probably going to have to use yeah, that can go there. This can go here. This is argon right here, so let's just put that back in. But for steel, I need iron and carbon. Did I turn this? I did a carbon over here. Yeah. I have a canister of organic here. I have a canister of 400 carbon that I did here. I did this at the end of the stream yesterday. So I'm going to pop that there. And now I need iron. I have a full iron, and I am going to use this just for simplicity's sake. I know I'm going to have to refill another one, but iron's easy. We can get hematite by the buttloads on Glacio and refill that without any problem. So what I need is a lot more argon. I brought... What did I bring back on the shuttle? It wasn't argon. It was methane. I knew I brought back one of the blue ones. Is this full over here? No, but it's run out of... Oh, no, it's still going. Ooh, the green's very low. Let's move it around a little bit. Let's pop it over to here. There we go. Still reach it? I don't know. Yes, it can. All right, so that'll go a little bit longer. Let's go. Oh, this just brought in some more resin and compound. Excellent. Perfect. Perfect. All right, let's grab one of these empty steel or one of these empty large canisters. Steel alphabetically, I think is going to be right around where it is right now, isn't it? Alphabetically, the refined sources go aluminum alloy, diamond, explosive powder, graphene, hydrazine, nanocarbon alloy, plastic, rubber, silicon, then steel. So here is my rubber. After rubber will come silicon. So silicon will go there. And yeah, this is taken in my compound because I had a double for overflow earlier. This is, well, that's got 1 copper in it. Excuse me. Let's take that out. This will be the steel canister. I don't want anything to go into it yet until I come down here and make 1 steel. Is compound full? Is that why? Yes, that's why the compound's making its way down there, because the compound is full. So let's move compound off. We'll let this shipment get sorted completely, and then I'll move that compound canister back down. But this is a full compound. Yay! Should turn all these around. So I technically put these over here because I didn't want to use them, but I am using the iron one because it's so easy to replenish. I just want the compound to be in its proper place. Let's pause this shipping, or this sorting for now. We'll let these compound get down here. Let's make 1 steel. That's what I came down here for. And then we're going to go and get some argon. I need 160. I need like 2 more argon. Turn the argon on output. There we go. Give me 1 steel. Oh yeah, let's put the copper back into sorting. One steel. It's going to come down here, and I'm going to seed this canister. Make sure our output is off. Drop the steel in it. And now that is ready to receive all the steel that makes its way down here. Compound. I wanted to move the compound. Yeah, those got sorted. So let's grab this one that's taking my compound right now. Move it back down here to be in its proper alphabetical space. Carbon, ceramic, compound. Alright, now we'll start the sorting back up. That's all good. So with that steel down there set, we can go ahead and turn on sorting and then set this on repeat and go. And then let's go get some more argon. Argon is where? Resources. Argon is Visania and Glacio. Well, since I need to replace all the iron that's going to be used up, let's go get it from Visania. What is the concentration on Visania? Visania, hydrogen's at 100, argon's at 50. Oh, that's Visania. Oh, it's argon is 100 on Glacio. And that's the only That's the only atmospheric resource on Glacio is argon, and it's at 100, which means it'll build up really fast. Let's take several of these medium gas canisters with us. I had a couple empty ones laying somewhere. Where did I see them? I know that I had a couple empty ones. Where, oh, where did I see them? I don't want that. No, I don't want another one. Overzealous auto arms. Crying out loud. Is that all I got? That's all I got. Okay. Hey, Galaxy. Sorry you missed the start. I've only been going for a couple minutes. Literally. I'm at... oh, wow. Well, I had a 5-minute... I had like a 5 or 6 minute timer at the beginning because I was still getting stuff ready. I've only been going for about 9 minutes. Alright, let's turn these guys off so they don't hand me soup as I walk in here. And let's go ahead and do a couple launches. Just to get the game going. Now I can turn you back on. I can turn you back on. Let's do 2 of these. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. How are you doing tonight, Galaxy? There goes my steel. Alright, we need to go get that argon. Because we're down to 83 argon already. I know I had some of these gas canisters laying around. I just don't know. Oh! Maybe I sorted them. Maybe they're down here in overflow. Look at all that soup that's made its way down here. Hydrogen, medium resource canister, medium gas canister. That's it. Was that one too? Then I just didn't read it right. No, medium battery, medium gas canister. That's what I was looking for. I knew I had them around here somewhere. One of the many advantages of a sorting system is that if you get used to using it, then you know to go get your stuff there. Alright, let's launch. Let's take a large canister. I think there's some there, but I don't want to just go without. Is this an empty one? Yeah, that's empty. Let's take that and get some more hematite while we're on Glacio. And we'll come back with some argon for our steel. 7 launches. Let's go to Glacio. Let's go to Glacio. Glacio is... it's gray until you hover over it, if I remember correctly. Where is it? Oh. Yeah, it's bluish gray. Glacio. Glacio. Where are you, base? You're right by a... you're right by a gateway. There you are. You're coming up right over here on the right-hand side. Okay. Exit. What have we got going on here? Let's take the large canister. And I've got the gas canisters on me. So, have I had this? Have I had the atmospheric condenser collecting anything? Please be methane or argon. Yeah, we've got 2 argons waiting for us. That's what I had hoped. I love it when things work out like that. So let's take these. I thought that I had, but I brought these two canisters with me just in case I was wrong, because as you all are well aware, I'm frequently wrong in remembering what I've set up to do. Alright, so that's 320 right there, and I think there was 87 or 90 or something like that in the argon that I just left behind working. So we should have enough argon to do all that. Plus I have an extra canister. Let's actually leave one here. Since I'm going to use up most of what I've got, let's leave this here and start this up doing more argon. That's the only thing you can collect from this planet. That's the only atmospheric resource on Glacio, is argon. Let's go check on... I think it's off this way. I'm going to take a train. Let's get... recall failed. Yeah, because there shouldn't be any train on the tracks. Let's recall coal. Coal makes a wonderful entrance, falling from the sky. And let's go see... I honestly can't remember if I left the auto extractor going, like in its spot, or if I said, okay, I've got enough iron, I'll come back and do this later. I don't remember. Looks like it's not going. But there is stuff on it, so... yeah, there's nothing here to collect it. I didn't bring the canister. Yeah, let's go back. Bring the canister this time. Bum, 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 bum. Let's pop off. Moving forward a little bit. Do I have a rail car here? Yes, I have a rail car. You can go there, and now let's bring you. Oops, connect. Is that an argon? That's an argon. Go over here in the container. Alright, let's go. Set this down and start the hematite collection back up so that I can come back and replenish my iron. Because I have a bunch of iron on Silva. I just purposed my full large canister that I had to make my steel. So I'm going to be out of iron when it gets done. Not completely out, but my iron resources will be severely less once that iron gets finished being made. Alright. The auto arm is off. So we'll load these. Oh, he's full. Oh, that's kind of cool. I have 32. So I didn't leave it totally on its own. Disable output, yes. Enable output, transfer all that into the big one. Okay. Okay. Enable output. So why isn't that going into here? Makes this is part of the thing that I have with these canisters. I do not have output enabled on this one, so up here it's ready to receive. I can put into it, but for some reason this canister is not emptying into it. I don't understand. If I put it there, there we go. I guess if you feed it into the output, it recognizes that that's what you want as the input. That's weird. Let's move this a tiny little bit. Yeah, there we go. Refill that green bar. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, let's take that guy. No, we'll leave him there. Put him on, and then we'll just turn this on, and we'll let this fill up. That should fill up without, should fill up pretty quickly. But we don't need to be here, because it's just going to replenish my iron supplies. Once Megatech drops, I can have the canister transferred to... I can have all that iron transferred to one of those intermodal transport hubs and then send it to Silva automatically. Woo! Alright. So we've got the argon that we need from this planet. I have it located on the shuttle, and I just need to update my tasks. No, I don't. I know that I always know there's hematite being mined on Glacio, because that's where it's abundant, and argon is the same. I don't need to put that on one of my permanent tasks. I think that's all I need to get from here. I'm curious as to why my batteries are depleting here. I mean, yes, the atmospheric atmospheric condenser is taking up a lot of power. I guess I don't have that many power generators here. This was a pretty bare bones base, and all I have is 3 medium generators. Do I increase it? I don't know. I don't think I need to. It does fine. It's one that when these kick on, it seems to be maintaining an equilibrium. They're not going down or up, the batteries. So I think it's fine. Once the atmospheric condenser stops, they'll rebuild. Alright, let's go back to Silva. Add these argon into the steel manufacturing mix, and then move on to one of the other things on my to-do list. Silva, Silva, Silva. Why do I always have trouble finding the planets? We just went through Glacio. And land. Are we out? No, we're not. Down to 18. Alright, let's suck those back in real quick. Nope. Also you two, so I can put another one on here. There we go. Turn you both on output and you guys on output, and you should be good. There we go. Should be good for 160 plus 18, that's 178. So it'll be good for 178 more steel before I have to go replace the argon. How are we doing on steel? 77 out of 400 done. Yay. Alright, let's look at my tasks. We have started steel production. So we have technically started. We are currently at 77 out of 400. Around 77 out of 400. We're going to be bringing back chess pieces as we find them. Oh yeah, let's do something local. Let's check. There's an ammonium deposit right behind the gateway where my base is. Let's go over there and see if it's big enough to warrant putting an auto miner on, just to have it ammonium. because we'll need ammonium for making more hydrazine. We'll work on overflow sorting later, and that's some offline stuff I need to work on. All right, so let's check out this mining thing over here, or this ammonium. I need an auto miner. Auto extractor, sorry. Exochip, steel, tungsten carbide, and a rubber. Hey, I have steel coming to me now. I'll take that steel, thank you. Sorry to take it out of the line. Steel, tungsten carbide, which is this one right here. An exochip, which I'm so excited in the new DLC will be able to be handled in containers. I get weak-kneed thinking about it. And a rubber. Oh, I forgot the rubber. Alright, let's grab a rubber. Which will be, whoops. Yeah, which will be right here in the front, I think. Yeah. Yeah, because I filled up a rubber, didn't I? I was like, oh, I thought I had more rubber than it. Yeah, I've got 401 over here, and then this is like the ones that I pull from for projects. So we're down to 20. But that's, I didn't turn it off. I thought I did. There we go. Alright, let's go start the thing. You're fine, Galaxy. No problem. I do enough mumbling and talking to myself to cover everybody. Get those snails. Alright, so we need that to finish, and then we'll be able to go over here and see if this is a strong enough or a deep enough ammonium vein. It might not be on the surface, and I have kind of dug into it for my basic needs. I'm Batman. Perfectly fine. You know what? This is not necessary, but I got some research items just sitting over here doing nothing. I might as well run them through this research chamber that's right here. Can I reach those? This? Nope. Let's bring them over here real quick. Alright. Like I said, these aren't necessary, but they are just laying over there doing nothing, taking up space. Alright, is that extractor done printing yet? No. It is not. Getting there. So much little things just laying around. There's the winch. Platforms, some large wind turbines. Are these still both going over here? They both look like they've stopped. Yes. But before I go over here, I want to save my game. Because as you all know, I am paranoid of auto extractors and auto arms because those are the combinations that have caused both of the only 2 crash to desktop experiences that I've had in this game. And I am not losing more time for not saving. Yeah, these are both Still says it has some, but it's not pulling any. Alright, so that'll get that going again. And that'll get that one going again. There we go. Steel is still going good. Let's bring the other argon over here for when it's needed. Alright, the extractor is done. Let's go place this on this ammonium over here and see if it's worth it. If it's not, there's ammonium all over. But this might be a good place to start. All this organic setting over here. I need to pick that up. Get that in. Alright, how are we doing? It's not great. But it would give me some. It would give me some. I think I'm just going to set up just a little. It's not bad. Yeah, let's set up or not little, but a container over here. It's definitely going to be able to pull more than 32. Do I have an ammonium canister? I hope I do. Yeah, it's got a whole 11 in it. We'll bring this over here. Set that right. Whoa, that's not how far I wanted to set it away. Bring this back over here. These are starting to bug me. Let's toss these into the sorting system to go get smelted and turned into delicious carbon. What I come over here for? Oh, the stuff for the auto arm. I need an auto arm, unless I have it extra laying around, which I don't think I do. So I need an aluminum and a graphite for that. Here's my aluminum. Let's grab that. 1 aluminum. 1 graphite. 1 aluminum, 1 graphite equals 1 auto arm. There's a medium platform I can use. For the auto arm. Nope, over a little bit more right there. And you can go right there. You can come with me. Oh, look, we got some ammonium setting over here. Let's go ahead and put those into storage. There we go. Whoops. Come on, go on there, go on there. There we go. That's empty. I should probably make some more carbon. I will later. I don't need to start that up right now. My auto arm floating in the air. Look, Mom, I'm a magician. Oh, nope, it fell down when I touched it. Let's take the auto arm over. How are we going to power that? Should I just run power extenders all the way over there? Or should I just kind of grab one of these extra batteries laying around and what? No, because then I have to bring another platform over. There. Yeah, let's just power extenders. I think I left them on the other planets. One of the other planets. Let's grab a copper and make some power extenders. Copper. Have room. Yes. Copper. Back in. Let's call for another launch. Turn you off. Turn you on. Hey! Some more Resin and compound just arrived. Alright, we'll make the power extenders over here. We'll make it right here since this is where I gotta run it from. Is 5 enough? I think it would be. Oh, don't want to make it work late. No work late. No small solar. Power extender, please. Yeah. Over. Bring it. Over. Bring it. Over. I don't know if 5's enough. It's not. Sucks. This sucks. So I need another copper. Why? I need 7, 8 actually to get it up into the extractor itself. Yeah, let's put that one there. And will that reach? It will. There we go. So that's powered. Auto arm is on my back. Let's turn that on. Give me one of those. That was in here. So I can test reach. This is weird. This might not. I might have to use the tall one. Let's see. It's going to come out here, and then go up there. Yeah, I think I have to use one of the tall ones, the tall platforms, which I have one over here, packaged up from an earlier possible trip. Let's bring him over. Take you off. Take you out. Pop you. Whoops. Pop you in here. I don't see how that can not get it. There it did. Alright, and then yes, it delivers it. So now I need to plug this in and turn it on. So, I think I have the stuff here to overclock it. Maybe I don't. Might as well. I need 3 zinc to overclock it, which I don't have room for in my backpack. Don't need the power extenders. Alright, now I do. Give me 3 zinc. 1, 2, 3. 3 zinc. Nope, these are made on the small printer, not in my backpack. I do that frequently. That's a button repeater. But I need that for my thingy. So I need 2 delay repeaters and a button repeater. Yes. And 2 delay repeaters. 1, 2. Button repeater, delay repeater, delay repeater. Alright. Button repeater goes off to the side, delay repeater goes here, another delay repeater goes on top of it. The bottom one gets set at 5. The top one gets set at 3. Connect the button to the bottom. Ooh, that went good. Connect the top to the ground, then to the bottom. Ooh, those went really easy. And then take a branch from the ground to the extractor and hit the button. And now we have an overclocked extractor. Alright, how are we doing on this? We're up to 16, woo. Alright, so task-wise, that worked out pretty good. I mean, it's not the best ammonium vein. There are definitely better ones, but we did check it out. And I'm going to check it off. Oh, that's the wrong one. The one above it. There we go. So let's go to Novus and see how the lithium is doing. Because there were some issues last time we were there. Let's take an empty canister. And the last 2 times I went to, see, you need 4 to get out and back. Somehow this has gotten off by 1 launch. Both times I went to Novus, I have not had enough hydrazine in the shuttle to take care of the trip back. Here comes another. I like watching this. I like watching how when it approaches it turns off these arms. That little switch right there that it's going to hit right there will turn these off. You see how it highlights it? I like that. So to turn those off, that prevents the button on the front here from messing up their settings. And then when it goes back and crosses that threshold again, it'll turn them on. Beautiful, beautiful dip. The beautiful ballet of the overzealous auto arms. Let's do this launch. This is full. Turn the loaders off. Make sure the launch is on the full payload. Do that. Turn the unloader on. And then I should have enough for one of these. And then when those credits come, I have enough for both. There we go. We'll let that come back. We'll take a Pepsi Zero break while we wait for the rocket to come back. I'm sure my mic is picking up my crunching, and I'm sorry. Here comes our first load. Hey, new hydrazine. More hydrazine and some hydrazine backpacks, jetpacks. Nanocarbon alloy. Hey, and more mini smelters. Let me take those off. Backpack full. I'm going to take those off. I don't really need them to get sorted. Oh, I was handed the hydrazine backpacks, jetpacks, and one of the hydrazines. And, oh, I'm being handed all kind of stuff. I'm standing in the way of all this unloading that's going on. I'm messing everything up. Alright, so I should have 1 hydrazine on me. My backpack's full. They can't hand me anything else. I just wanted to grab that smelter off so I could add it to my smelter tower. This is my 2nd tower of smelters. Almost full. 1. I only need 2 more for that to be full. For my 2nd Uber smelter. This should be oh, I remember the hydrazine. There was a bit of hydrazine that fell to the floor here. Yeah, I can pick it up now. There was 4 of them. Yep, I was not able to pick them up in the last game because of that weird bug that happens. Sometimes your cursor just goes right through them and doesn't see them. That's almost full. More than half full. 13 out of 24. All right, let's go to Glacio. Let's put the fuel in the rocket. Hydrazine goes on. Nope. Where did it go? In the storage in here? Yeah. Hydrazine goes on the rocket. There we go. No, not Glacio. We're going to Novus. Let's go to Novus. Check on our lithium. Hopefully we got an almost full or a full canister there. Novus, Novus. Got 142. That's good. It probably, excuse me, it might have ran out. How are we doing on fuel on the Beetle? Oh, we're good. Let's go check out and see how the actual lithium mining location is doing. I might need to move the auto extractor around a little bit and get it going again. But I'm happy with that amount of lithium that we've got there. Doesn't look like it's going anymore. It's not. Let's land. Right. Oh, now. Unbelievable. It took, once again, it took the floodlight right off, plucked it right off of my aircraft. Annoying. Annoying, annoying, annoying. Yeah, so this is run out of lithium in its current location. Let's move it over to right there. I don't think that'll get much more from it. There's a lot. It looks like there's a lot here, but I think there's a lot less than it looks like. There's a bunch on the side down here. I don't know how far deep, quote unquote deep, it goes. But it obviously got some out of it because that large canister back at the base had over 130 in it, almost 150. I think it was 144. So it brought several train loads back. That's ammonium over there. I wanted to see what was inside that. All right. Let's get back. We'll take that lithium back to the main base and swap out the empty canister that I brought. Good chunk. Bring the empty canister. Set it over here. There we go. Now it's loading. I want to see it. I just want to make sure that it loads up properly. The arm should do okay. Yeah, that'll be fine. All right, so we'll take this one back. So we're taking 141 back with us. And I think that's all I need to get from here. Don't need any of these railway things. Nope, we're good. Let's skedaddle. Oh, I left my list up. Damn it, I'm so sorry. That's why I need to do that timer. Let's check off the lithium mining. Good, and then go back to full screen. Alright, launch to another planet. Back to Silva. Alright, how is the steel doing? We just got another shipment of resin and compound. Nice. The steel is doing good. Ooh, we're down to just about 33 argon between the two canisters. Let's pull one off. Let the other one load into it. Take it off. Nope. Take you guys back off. Put you there. Turn you both on output. There we go. Alright, so that should be an empty gas canister. Yep, it sure is. How are we doing on steel? Let's go check on the steel count. Steel is currently at 221. $221 plus 160 is 380. We're going to be short on argon. Which means we will have to go back to Glacio and get another canister of argon. I don't think I have any more back here. Methane, methane, helium, hydrogen, helium. Yeah. Hydrogen, methane. Yep. Hydrogen. Yeah. Definitely gonna need to go get more argon. That stinks. I thought I had... my math was off by a little. Not a lot, but a little. Maybe I need to... I think I'm going to take the snail that lets you find things better. Let's see how our ammonium's doing. Maybe we'll track down some of those chess pieces. They're at 46. It was in the teens when I left, so we've gotten about 30 from there. That's cool. Which is the snail that helps you find things better on the compass? Princess protects you. I think it's Usagi that lets you see things better. We'll bring him down and see what it says. Yep, helps you find curiosities on the compass. And he likes the mutant hispine seeds as his preferred food. Doesn't mean you have to give him that as the preferred food, but that's what he prefers. I think there's hispine here. Let's go down into the ground. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's Hisbine here. Why is there a soup just sitting over here in the middle of nowhere? Oh dear. There's 2 free Astronium. We are very low on sturdy squash. Plant a couple more. Another sneeze coming on. Oh boy. Yes. Why is that rail post bundle just floating there in the middle of nowhere? There's some weird things going on in this map. For some reason. Yeah, here's where we went underground. I'm just trying to find some Hisbine. I don't really need them, but I know that that's the seed's preferred. I don't know if you get better rewards, like if they perform better if you give them their preferred seed. I haven't tested it enough to figure that out. That was very dangerous because I don't have... There's the Hisbines right there. Alright, cool. That's exactly what I came down here for. I got enough room for 2 of them. Bum, 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 bum. And it said it was his preferred seed was the mutant Hisbine seed, which I think that means the ones that I plant. Because it mutates into one that's not hostile to me. Like this over here is the preferred seed for Princess, the mutant Noxus cataplant. And you plant that to reproduce those. And that's Princesses. So this is the mutant Hisbine. Oh, it becomes mutant. I guess it is right from the beginning. Because when you hover over the plant itself, it just says Hisbine. But I guess when you pull them out of it, they become mutant. I don't know. I didn't look at it in great detail. I don't know why all of a sudden I'm interested in these low-value research items that are laying around. But if I see it, I'm grabbing them for some reason. That was worth a whole 459. 459 to add to my 313,000. And I know a lot of you have a lot more research points than that. That's fine. So the reason I pulled Usagi here with me is because I'm kind of curious to start looking for chess pieces. So I just kind of want to have them on me whenever I go to other planets so that they show up on my radar. Because I want to get the chess pieces. For the first time since I've been playing this game, I finally made a chessboard, the figurine platform, and I'm gonna be filling it. I don't know if there's an achievement if you fill it with all the right parts, but there should be, because I think collecting these is going to be one of the most time-consuming tasks that I've ever done. Because there are 16 chess pieces per player. Because there is 8 places across. There's 8 spaces. It's an 8 by 8. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't see. I can't see because of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 8 by 8. There's 64 squares. And 32 of them are filled by player pieces. Because each player has 16 pieces in chess. What am I waiting for? Oh, I'm waiting for those plans to germinate. I'm filling time. Why am I filling time? Are these not growing unless I'm over here? What? Those should have definitely be bigger by now. Annoying. Alright, so after this, I want to... We need to go back to Glacio to bring more argon back with us. So I guess I can go to Glacio and look for some chess pieces there. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Alright, these are mature. Let's harvest. Oh good, we got 2 seeds. We're going to plant one and feed the other one. Plant. Plant. And feed. It did say that his favorite was the mutant hispine. Yeah. He didn't say yum 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 afterwards. I'm kind of sad. He wasn't that happy. Alright, let's go to Glacio to get more argon. And maybe a couple chess pieces or 2. Alright, that's now empty. That's all fine. That'll still work. We're going to take 2 empty ones back with us. I think I already loaded one up there. Yeah, I did. Actually, rather than go gather more argon, which is... Oh, I'm definitely going to need one more. That's why I'm going back there. Yeah, so we'll have to go there. Here's the lithium that I brought back from Novus. Let's get it into the mix. How much do I have lithium do I have? 172. Oh, cool. Plus 142 will equal 238. No, 338, right? Let's see, 172, 142. No. I'm way off, aren't I? What do I got? I've got that's titanium. I've got 172 and 142. Yeah, that's 180, 284, right? All right, I'm a calculator. 172 plus 142 equals 314. That's right, carry the 1. I didn't carry the 1. 314. So I'll still be short 400, but we're getting close. I'm just going to let this get into the sorting system by popping it right there and putting it on output, so that it can just grab the lithium and put it into the sort as it goes. How are we doing on steel? 285. Nice. Alright. So yeah, let's go to Glacio, grab that. Grab the argon we need, and then we'll look for other things. Like chess pieces and stuff like that. 7 launches are good. Off to Glacio. Do, 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 do. Glacio. 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 Come for the argon, stay for the chess pieces. It is full. All right. I think we got to go down into the caves to find the chess pieces. I don't know that for sure. The green things are exocast. Do the chess pieces show up on the radar? Is this just a big waste of time? Oh. Oh, yes. They don't show up normally, but if you use Usagi, they can detect curious items, which include the stone figurine / chess pieces. Yeah, I've got him on me. The Usagi is the one that helps with the radar. I've got him, and I've fed him his favorite thing. Oop, no, I don't want that to go up there. I want that to stay right there. Yeah, I'm going to put him up there. I don't think he has to be there, but it's when I use them, I like them to be up there. Yeah, so the wiki says that the chess pieces show up if you're using Usagi, and he's well fed. So I think... I don't know what they look like. Here's the Astroneer. Oh, here we go. Usagi's Curiosity, they just show up as the little whatever that symbol is. I think that's the snail symbol. Alright, let's do this. I'm just going to go into the cave that I've already dug into. Oh wait, I don't have a whole lot of space on me for these if I were to find them. I don't need to bring a canister of argon with me. Might need soil. I'm definitely going to need the light. Which is the snail that gives you the good lighting? That might help with this. I think that's the one from Silva. Silva gives you the better lighting. Greatly illuminates an area. Yeah, let's use them instead of a light. But now I need a seed. I can grab one down in the cave. In fact, let's take coal down. Why would I walk all the way down there if I can summon coal? Is that who I have here? I already have him here. Oh, there's a way to bring more stuff down if I find it. I have my train with me. Boop. Loop. Alright, so I need to get a seed for whatever the name of the Sylvie. Is the Silva one that helps you light up things more. So let's just pop down in here. pop off. I'm looking for seeds or curiosity. There's some seeds over here. What's their favorite seed? Mutant Hispine. That's the same one that Usagi likes. If I had known that. Ooh, I could. This one is still... Yeah, let's give them both their favorites. I'm just going to plant this one, let this germinate, and then they can both have their favorite seeds. I'm going to put the lighted one up here. Bum, 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 bum. If you ever wonder why randomly I get 3 shots of like 300 to 400 research bites just out of the blue, it's because somewhere down here in this cave there is a button repeater, proximity repeater, next to one of these things that have 3 research items on them. And every time they reappear, I get 3 automatic spurts of... Oh, look at the illumination that it gives. My goodness. This is the first time I've used Sylvie properly for lighting. I have always been happy. I never felt like it would be worth it. I never used it, so I never felt that it would be like worth always keeping it fed with seeds. But look at the difference between this and the single work light that I've used since I started playing this game. This is 20 times better than a work light. Silly me. Silly, silly me. Still don't see any curiosities. I'm just into the cave, so I didn't really expect to find that many yet. I might just walk along the path here. Is that... I have an auto extractor down here? Oh, this is where I'm getting the research from. I thought this was one of my I thought this was one of my overclockers. No, this is where I'm getting the free research from. Yep, that's cool. I knew it was down here somewhere. I didn't know I was standing almost literally right by it. I'm going to let this grow one more, and then I'm going to take one and give the other one to Sylvie as her backup. And I'm not worried about my backpack filling up because I have the storage, bringing the storage with me this time. This is what I do. This is what I'm going to do to pass the time while waiting for all of the stuff to, my steel to be made. Although it will eventually stop because it's going to run out of argon, because that's one of the reasons why I came here. So, question is, how long do I stick around? Do I try? Did I plant this? I did not even plant this. I'm like, why isn't it growing? I would have been mad if it had disappeared. Let's come back to it. Let's turn on the radar and just go down the track a little bit. See if any of the curiosities appear. Yep, there's a couple. There's one over there. Don't know what it is, but it's a curiosity. So let's go see what it is. Is that the same track? Oh, I guess I could have hopped out over here. Hop up. Come meet me over here. Okay, there's a curiosity. Somewhere around here. Screw you. Alright, there's a curiosity, like, right here somewhere. Oh, is it a backpack? Is that considered a curiosity? I think it is. Well, that's kind of cool. They don't mean these curious items, do they? There's some fireworks. I don't need a small canister. I don't need any of this stuff. Alright, so that was the curiosity. Not the curious item, although it is curious, but that was not... I think the backpack is what was signaling it. That's cool. Exocache over there. Something just beeped. I don't see what appeared. There's one over there. Let's hop out right here. Oh, where'd it go? I must have been on a different level. One appeared and then immediately disappeared. An exocache down here. Lots of ammonium. I don't want the exocache though. I want the curiosity, the curious item. Let's go back up. No, oh, that's not what I wanted. Let's go back. It was up here a little bit. There it is. Oh, it's up. It's at this level. So it's somewhere at this level. Or near this level. This way. On this level, basically straight ahead that way. I should be right on top of it or really close to it. It's another backpack. Okay. Alright, I'm going to be disappointed if all of them are just backpacks. It has pointed me to... It's not just the curious items, is it? Because it says... Curiosities. And it says curiosities can include... Include anything, including event items. Okay. I don't need the research sample. We'll take the fireworks. We'll set those off in a little while. Alright. Curious. Curious. saw a hispine. Yes, I did. Let's go. Oh, there's several. Let's go grab some seeds. Oh, let's unload this stuff. Oh, I wish I could stand on him. I guess you can't. Alright, zoom out. Firework. Firework. Hispine seed. We'll put that there until we get these other ones. Boom. Mutant hispine seed. 1. Mutant hispine seed. 2. Alright, there we go. So they're set for now. Maybe I should just go on foot. Maybe I'm just moving too fast with the train. That's ridiculous. Let's get back on the train and keep going down. What a weird path I chose with the train on that one, to curve like that. Any curiosities yet? Oh, I love this planet. Glacio is by far my favorite planet. This cave looks so cool. Also, I don't have princess on me, so I'm not invincible. I need to be careful about these big jumps that I'm taking, because they are potentially deadly. Ooh. What did I mark with an orange? Why did I mark an orange beacon down here? Why do I have an orange beacon down here? I don't know. I know not. I don't see any curiosities. Oh my gosh, I have an auto extractor down here. Oh, awesome. I have an auto extractor down here doing Astronium that has a full medium canister on it that I've completely forgotten about. I have completely forgotten about. Wow. Well, I can take that medium canister back with me. That's hilarious. I set this up ages ago. That's still on. That vein is still 100% full. I need to bring a large canister down here and an auto arm and take advantage of that. I mean, I don't have to, because I do have a lot of Astronium being pulled from Silva, but I should probably make a list of extractors that I've forgotten about. I'm going to put that at the end of my task list. At the very end. Let's call it forgotten auto extractors. There's Glacio, Astronium at end of rail line near orange. Maybe that's what I put the orange beacon there for. I don't know. But yeah, you can't see it because it's all the way at the end of the list. Let's go back to full screen. But I've added that to my task list. I don't really need exo caches because the only thing you get from them are scrap and exo chips. As we all know, I am up to my eyeballs in exo chips right now. There's a random organic sitting in here, probably fell through the planet at one point. Alright, let's go back up and look for chess pieces elsewhere. I came all the way down here and found basically 2 pieces of fireworks and 33 astronium and an auto extractor I forgot about. So I guess it was worth it. Yeah, the Wikipedia for Usagi says that it helps you find all curiosities. So I'm wondering if I just came up, if the only curiosities I've seen so far are the backpacks. Pretty sure I've found other things when I was first using it. This is one of the first train lines that I laid, and I can tell by how curvy it is that I didn't realize it, as it lays the rail line, it like carves the soil away automatically, because this is really curvy, as if I didn't know that, like I was trying to dodge the walls. Alright, turn off the radar. Let's take this astronium back to Silva with us. Do I have a large can I make a large canister here? I probably can with stuff I trade with for astronium. Let me see if I can make a large extractor. Let's go see how the iron one is doing over here. Maybe I could just maybe I could take this off first. So if I want to move it, I can just take it with me. Although I feel like I should keep the iron going here. Just because this is where it's plentiful. And I can get astronium from any planet core. Yeah, this one's still going over here. What are we up to? Almost half full. We'll keep it going. We'll leave that here. Astronium I can get, like I said, at any planet core. I'll just take that medium canister that I just rediscovered. I'll take that back with me. I'm gonna keep following this out. Maybe maybe there'll be some curiosities on the surface up here. Or maybe not, because that's the end of the line. Alright, I think I'm going to go to just solo. There's a link in my brain to chess pieces and DeSolo. Like I think I might have set some of them near the launch site. Like I built a launch pad there. I think I might have set some near there. Or that could be in a gameplay, in a game save from 3 years ago. And my brain is going, yeah, no, really, they're there. Trust me. I'm your brain. I don't trust my brain. Yeah. Okay. How are they doing? They both have a backup seed, so they're doing great. How many launches we got? We got 5 launches. One to get out of orbit, one to go to the other planet, and then that'll give me 2 left to get back to Silva. So that'll be, yeah, there's 5. That's enough. So let's go to DeSolo. DeSolo. Silva DeSolo. DeSolo. Ubiyando DeSolo. Well, there are no chess pieces laying around the launch pad, as I thought, as I had hoped. That's okay. Oh, yes, there are. Oh, yes, there are. There's 3 of them. I knew it. I knew I remember doing something like this. I've got a bishop, a pawn, and a knight here. Wonderful. Let's grab my medium storage. Boing. All right, so there's a Jasper knight, and a Jasper bishop, and a Jasper pawn. And in their current form, those are not showing up on my radar, which concerns me, because I thought that was the whole point. Maybe they disappear. Oh, maybe they disappear once you, like, touch them, because that's what the backpacks did. The backpacks showed up as a curiosity, and then as soon as I touched them, they disappeared from the radar. Another abandoned auto extractor that I forgot about. Oh, this one doesn't even have a container or anything. This one was doing wolframite tungsten, but it has no container anymore. So I didn't forget about it long enough to come and get it, but I forgot to, like, reload it up with another canister. Interesting. Lots of aluminum here. There's a couple exocaches just appeared. Don't really want exocaches. 3 exocaches just appeared. There's so much aluminum on DeSolo. This will probably be, when the DLC drops, this will probably be the planetoid. Since it's not a planet, it's a moon. This will be the planetoid that I get my aluminum from. There's so many aluminum and tungsten deposits. Big ones. Come on, show me one curiosity. Let me find one chess piece so that this whole idea of mine can be proven to have some value. I don't need it. Maybe I should make a beacon. When I come back out, I'm going to set a beacon at that tungsten mine auto extractor that I had going. How are you guys doing on seeds? I found you your favorites in the wild. You guys are doing good. You guys are doing good. It's nice that they both use the same one, because these are the two that you would use together, is the light and the radar. I can't remember what Princess's favorite is. Oh, Princess's is the catapult, That's why I have some planted at the base. Alright, still no curiosities showing up on my radar. Nada. Ooh, another sneeze. I did some light house cleaning today, and I think I kicked up some dust mites. And that's why I have been sneezing a lot tonight. That's what I get for trying to keep my apartment clean. Cursed with sneezes. One thing that I miss about tethers is that they sure give you direction. Oh, I just almost walked past one. I found another Jasper Bishop. Yay! But it didn't show up on the radar, so that answered that question. This did not show up on the radar before I found it. That kind of sucks. That was the whole point. That was the experiment that I was running. So those, you do have to find them totally random. Why did some people on Reddit say that they get they saw the chess pieces using Usagi? Because they lied. They lied. That's why. How much is left of his? Oh, he's got quite a bit left. I'm gonna have to. I don't have any space. Gonna have to plant that here and take the bishop. Well, he didn't show up on my radar. That kind of stunk. I just found him by total random accident. Great. Great. All right, let's head back. As I was saying, the tethers give you like a nice directions back if you're dropping tethers. I might, oh, there's another one buried right there, not showing up on the radar. And that's a pawn. That's a Jasper pawn. Oh, now I gotta choose stuff to get rid of. We'll get rid of the beacon, but let's turn it off so I don't get led here by accident. There we go. Jasper pawn. So I found 2 chess pieces with no help of the radar whatsoever. But I need the radar to get me back home because I don't have tethers guiding my way. And it's really going to suck if I find another chess piece on the way back because I don't have any more space. I'll probably have to get rid of my soil canister. They're really cheap. 1 resin to replace. Now I'm looking constantly for chess pieces. Since they don't show up on the radar, you have to spot them visually. You just got to be on the lookout or just be lucky. There's one. Jasper Rook. Alright. Goodbye, soil canister. Oh, no, actually, the soil canister can stay in my inventory if I select my printer to the leveling block. There we go. I've grown quiet because my eyes are intensely looking at the at the ground. That does, though, eliminate the need to bring Usagi with me when I do go looking for chess pieces, because he doesn't really help. He doesn't help at all. Look at all that gorgeous laterite that I'm leaving behind. I'm doing okay on laterite, I believe. Not. I've done a silly thing by doing that digging. Now I'm in like caverns that aren't connected to the one that I was in. Let's just go back up. Yeah, hoverboard not a good idea. Is this the caverns I started in? Yes, because there's my train, and that's the tungsten mine that I left behind, and that's where I was going to set that beacon, which I had to abandon to make room for the chess pieces that I found. It's all just a spiral of bad decisions and bad luck, isn't it? I thought I saw one sitting over here. Oh, it was a piece of resin on the ground. It was not a chess piece. I feel like there's a chess piece around here, though. I feel it, like, in my bones for some reason. I was right. Oh, it is. It's another Jasper Knight. I felt it. Oh, and there's another Jasper Knight. I think I already have a Jasper Knight. No, I don't. Or maybe that's what I've got up on the surface. I just found two. I had a feeling there was a chess piece nearby, and I just found two within reach of each other. A knight? Two knights. I can't remember how. Jeez. Let's bring these over to the ramp over here at the very least. Walk a little ways. Turn back around. Grab one. Oh, there it is. I feel like I'm going to accidentally drop this into a hole and watch it bounce down into the core of the planet. That's weird that I kind of felt that there was more chess pieces nearby, or a chess piece, and there were two knights waiting to be found right next to each other. almost right next to each other. Alright, so that's at the bottom of the ramp here. Let's go up, unload these ones that I have found onto the rocket. Do I have a knight? I have a knight already, so I only need, there's a rook. I don't think I have any rooks. I'm gonna plant that right there. The rockets can come off. I don't need the rockets with me. Alright, so I've got a knight already up here, and another pawn, and another bishop. That makes 2 bishops. So I only need 2 bishops and 2 knights. I've got a knight already, so I only need to bring up one of these knights that I just found. Almost 2 hours of stream already, and I'll bring them up. Bring them both up. I don't know why. Alright, let's leave one of these bishops or one of these knights behind. This is another knight. So there's a bishop, and there's a bishop, and there's a pawn and a 1 rook, and 1 knight in my backpack and 1 knight on the container, the storage. Let's put this on the train, or on the spaceship, shuttle, whatever the flip it is called. Get up there, get up there. That's fine in the side. This is such a cute little quaint minimalist base. It's got the bare minimum of stuff to do anything. Let's just put that with that knight on top of the field shelter. I've got space in my backpack for these 2 rockets. Silva needs a backup, and I'll plant you there. I don't have what I need here to make a large canister for that tungsten deposit that I have abandoned. Or that I haven't abandoned, that I left down there. Alright, let's go back to Silva and put these on the chessboard. Yeah, let's do that. Let's put you back on the shuttle. Oh my gosh. Go on to the shuttle. There we go. 3 launches. That'll get me back to Silva, because you need 2 to change planets. Launchy launch. De Solo to Silva is a pretty short trip. Pop out. Grab the storage. Set it over here at the board. Alright, the Jasper pawns go in that row. The bishop goes there. The knight goes there. The rook goes at the end. The other bishop goes on the other side of the king and or queen. They have a tall and a short side. I wonder which way is facing forward. I'm going to leave it the way that the board is automatically setting it down. Knight goes there. What else do I got? Oh, I got another pawn. Alright, there we go. Still many more pieces to find, and they're going to be fun to find because they're not on the radar. Dang, I was really hoping they would be on the radar. That was my hope. They're not, but they are not, alas, on the radar. What do I got in my backpack? Oh, I've got all the those fireworks that I found in the 2 backpacks that did show up on the radar. Sylvie, you are my new light source. That was amazing. Usagi, I'm gonna take your extra seed away. Sorry, but I don't really need you since you didn't really help me that much. Nothing personal. You just didn't help me that much as far as radar goes. These have not grown at all since I left. So apparently you do have to be in the vicinity of plants when they grow. So I'm going to let those grow. They're not grown yet, but I feel like I'm wasting time watching them grow. Maybe I should plant them. Since I know they're not hostile, I should plant them over here where I am closer to them. The slug or the snail quest. Yeah. Congrats. The snails that I'm playing with right now, because I never did them when I played the game years ago, are the first time that I completed that quest. This save game is like my entry back into the game. Everything is my first time, not everything, but as far as completing all the missions and everything, this is my first time doing it all. Including the snails. All right. Let's load the shuttle up with fuel, because I think it just has 1 launch left. Yes, but I want to take that almost empty hydrazine off. That's been bugging me. And then load it up with 3 full ones. Come on, 1, 2, 3. 24 launches. Yay! There we go. And I fixed the fact that I only had 1. I was always like 1. Whoa! Why won't it click on that? I don't know. There we go. How are we doing down here? Let's save my game before I go over there. Save and pop out. Alright, sounds like the steel has stopped. Yes, we've created 400 steel, because both the iron and the other one are empty. So this steel right here should have 400 in it, and that's exactly what it has. Yay, steel is complete. I don't have an extra steel to put over here, but I need to do that. This now I've got 2 empty canisters. Iron and carbon. That's right. There's a 3rd empty canister. Let's grab a carbon. That'd be this first one right here. And an iron. I have enough room in my backpack? Yes, I do. And an iron. You know what? Let's make an extra one of each. And carbon is right here. Let's make 2 more steel. Oh, but I don't want it to go. I don't want it to be sorted. Turn off that sorter arm. There we go. I'll take it. 1 more steel. Take that. Bring that back here. Oh, I can turn. Now leave that sorter off for now. Bring this back here. Place it on top. Pull it out. And there's a completed large canister of 400 steel. And I should have grabbed one of these. Easily rectified. And that. Disable output. And this will be new steel. Excellent. So this is going to go rubber silicon. What does silicon take? Maybe we should... Oh, let's go to my tasks. And... steel production. Done. Delete it. Move it down to the bottom under rubber. Let's check off the lithium mining, or remove lithium mining. We did that. We checked on the ammonium. It's working. Now you can see the alloy production goals. We just have a few more left that we need to make. And the nanocarbon alloy, yes, I will make, but we're getting a lot of that from the event. Alright, I'm going to save that, pull up the full screen, and then see which is the next one easiest to make. Nanocarbon alloy is definitely no. Oh, let's pull up the list of resources. Nanocarbon, no. Titanium alloy, no, because we've got to make graphene, which requires hydrazine, a lot of hydrazine. Silicon, resin, quartz, and methane. That's a big possibility. What are the full list? Graphene, like I said, takes hydrazine. Diamond? Diamond takes 2 graphene, which takes a lot of hydrazine, so that's not yet. An explosive powder, 2 carbon and sulfur. That's really easy to make. But I want to do, I think, silicon. Resin, quartz, and methane. So let's set this to silicon. Resin, quartz, and methane. Where is methane found? Methane is found on Novus and Atrox. We just came back from Novus. I could have set it to methane. Or did I? I think I might already be collecting methane there. What concentrations is it in? Methane, its highest concentration is on Atrox, which is 100. That's the fastest. And the only other planet it's found on is Novus, and that's at 75, which really isn't that bad either. So Novus might work. Although I haven't been to Atrox in a while. Kind of want to check in on Atrox. What could we possibly mine on Atrox? Atrox. Oh, Atrox doesn't have any physical. I mean, it probably has some, but it specializes in atmospheric ones. 100 methane, 75 sulfur, 50 nitrogen, and 25 ppU helium. So if I build enough power there, that could be like a source of 4 atmospheric resources. I think we're going to go to Atrox. I think we're going to go to Atrox with the goal of setting up, getting methane first. And getting enough. It doesn't have good wind power or air power. So, or sun power. So you have to set up, it has tons of organic, so you have to set up an organic system for power. Or RTG. I'm going to take a bunch of these seeds with me. These produce, is this empty? This is empty. There we go. We're going to take a bunch of these seeds with us and make a medium generator farm. These mutant volatile Atticus seeds. These harmless flora, the mutant Atticus, they produce the fastest organic in the game because they're originally from Atrox, and they produce organic the fastest when you tap them. So I think building a medium generator farm there is going to be the best way to get power. Alright, so there's 12 of them, and I can always reproduce more there. Let's make 12 medium generators to start. And those will all go on basically we're going to try to reproduce this. Not try, we are going to, because this is a really good system. So I'm going to need an extra large platform C and an auto arm. Because this here produces quite a bit. I don't have a switch to show off. Oh, my resin is full. That makes sense. Where has it been overflowing to? Hopefully one of these down here. The resin is full. Oh, it's been... Nope, hasn't. Well, at least it's not been ending up down here yet. None of it's overflowed. Oh, there it is. It's overflowing into that. No, that's nanocarbon alloy. Where has the resin been overflowing into? Titanium, tungsten, rubber, steel, tungsten carbide. Has to be one of these. Yeah, resin. There's the resin. It's been okay. There's only 11 in it. Let's put that there at the end. Could kind of remind me that that's my resin overflow. Or I can just do what I said I was going to do and move full ones over to here. Take that overflow one. It's now no longer the overflow, and it is now the resin canister. Yay! Another completed resource. Most of that resin is from my mine right around the corner, and also quite a bit coming from that mine, actually. It did really well for me. That's my light. We're going to Aatrox. We should bring Princess with me, which is sitting around here somewhere. Maybe by the launcher? By the shuttle? Yeah. No. Yeah, there she is. Hi, Princess. You coming with me. And you like the cataplant seed. Alright, let's make those medium. We need to take one of these with us, and I have one right here. Yep. Ideally, I need to take two of them. And these take ceramic to build. Or no, these are the large ones. What do the large ones take? The large ones take 3 steel. Hey, I wonder where I can find 3 steel. I have 3 steel, but I would hate. I'm gonna. This is gonna suck having to take from what I just filled up. Dang it! I have 1 over here that I need to keep in it. Dang it! This sucks. 1, 2, 3 steel. I'll leave that there facing like that to remind me to refill it. Hello. Okay, so we're taking 2 of those. Give me this argon. So I did have enough argon. Where did I calculate that I didn't? I don't know. Move those off. And that's an empty canister. Gas canister. Move that back there. That is a full thing of astronium, which I'm just going to plop right here. How much astronium? Oh, that's going to fill it up. That's going to fill it up to overflowing. Let's just set that there. I don't want to deal with that right now. Alright, 2 of these. Boom. I don't even know what power system I have on Aatrox right now. I might have plenty. I might be doing just fine on Aatrox, and I'm doing all this for no reason. Oh, let's take that empty gas canister. And alright, we need to make How many of these do I actually have? Each of these has 12 on it, so I should technically make 24 of them to reproduce this. But I need that large platform. Is it C? Extra large platform C. Two resin, two iron. Wait right here, princess. Two resin, two iron. There's my iron. 1, 2 iron. Resin is right next to it. Yeah. 2 resin. That's my extra large platform C. These are big. They take forever to print. I need an auto arm. That's an aluminum and a graphite. Here's my aluminum. That's my ammonium, which is over there being filled. Now I need 2 graphite, which is right here. No, just 1 graphite, because I only need 1 auto arm. 1 auto arm. Do you need more? No, you just ate that one. Let's pull that up. Let's plant 1. Give the bonus to... No, this needs to go to princess. I just messed that up. I didn't mess it up. They'll eat anything. But princess, you're over here. And you get this one. How come it gets brighter when I open my backpack? Why can't it be that bright all the time? Probably because I'm lifting it up into the air, technically. Yeah, that's what's happening. Put the auto arm in my backpack. That extra large thing is going to take this space right there entirely. Let's make a couple. Or at least 1. No, let's do 2. Where's the packager? There it is. Give me a graphite. Give me 2 graphite. We're going to put this down to its smallest form so I have more room to carry to make stuff. Packager. Packager. You can go on my backpack now. Is there another empty gas container down here? Canister? There's one that's almost empty. What is that? Methane? Do I have another methane I can empty it into? Sulfur, helium, hydrogen. Hydrogen, helium, methane, methane. It's got 10 left in it. It might be easier just to make another clean one to take. 'Cause that's methane right there, I think. Yeah. Let's put this over here. Let's put you back where you belong. Do do do. Where everybody knows your gas. And they won't make fun of your ass. Alright, let's put that right there. I need to make my medium generators. So I need, I'm going to start off with 12, I think. 12 aluminum and 12 tungsten. I'm not going to move 12 on my own. I'm going to pop that there and there. I'm going to bring over the aluminum. Oh, that's right. You can't do this on this size of a platform. I always forget that. Let's put that over here. Turn off the sorter. Yeah. Bring the little guy over here. And tungsten. I need tungsten. There you are. Bring you down here. Stop, 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 stop sliding. Alright. Alright, so we need 12 of these. How many do I got of these? We got 224 and 300. Might as well go ahead and make 24 of them, because that's how many we need ultimately. Put this, this is going to take a while. I need to put it on repeat, but I got to keep an eye on it, make sure I don't accidentally make more than 24. This is going to take a little bit of time, but it's going to be worth it. Once Atrox will become my gas generator planet, it's going to need a lot of power generation. That's all right. I do want to take one of these splitters with me. Let's shrink that up, or repackage that rather, because the splitters are what tells you how much power you're actually producing. It's kind of cool. Like, it gives you a real numerical value. There's 3, there's 4. Let's make another. I don't have another small printer. Guys, I need to make another silo. Four, 5, 6, 7. 8. Should we go with just 12 to begin with? 9, because they each produce 9. So if I have, see, 9 times 12 is 108. That's enough for several of the atmospheric condensers. Pause these two real quick. The atmospheric condensers use how much? Where's my medium? No, I don't want to make it. Do one more. We're going to go with 12. If I need another one, I'll go back. So this will be 12. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Atmospheric condensers. Do I already have one on Atrox? That is the question. I'm going to make one and take one just in case I don't. I think I do, but it would be silly to get there and not have it and then have to scramble to make one. So let's make a atmospheric condenser, which is a plastic, a glass, and an iron. Let's put these up here on this. No, I'm not going to be able to, because that will hold that there. Those have to stay on me. Oh, I do have a little bit of storage over here. I wish I had. All right, let's just set this stuff down for a second. There's my splitter, my auto arm, and the medium gas canister. I totally forget what I need for the thing I want to make. A plastic, a glass, and an iron. Alright, my glass are right there. My iron is right there. And now I need a plastic, which would be right here. Or over in the end here. That's yeah, that's my overflow plastic. I never did get around to making a big one to do this. I'll do that later. Not gonna get distracted. Stay focused, Grumpy. Stay focused. Do not start another side project. Alright, let's make the atmospheric condenser. Let's load these 3 things on my backpack. There's resin there. So I don't have room. I do have a little bit more room here. Maybe I make another silo. I think I need to make another silo. They're titanium, I think, right? Yeah, 2 titanium. I can't believe I remember that. But I filled my backpack back up. Take those off. Let's go get the titanium. It's the titanium. It's the titanium. Make another silo. Make another silo. There's my atmospheric condenser. Can go up there. Here's my storage silo. Can take the auto arm and the medium gas canister and the splitter. And I wanted to make a small platform. Let's grab a resin down here. Right down here? Yeah. And now a medium platform A. No, I don't need a medium platform A. I'm making this energy thing over here, not... Oh, no, I don't. Because this picks it right from these and loads them onto that. Yeah, I do need a medium. I'm glad I came over here. There's the storage silo, the medium resource canister, and I need to take 4 of the these doohickeys, these guys. 1, 2, that's all I got room. 3, 4, the portable smelting furnaces. These are key. Nope, not the cable plug, the actual thing. Nope, not the cable plug. Oh my god. Not the cable plug. Not the cable... 4 of these. 2. Turn them off, turn them off. 3. And 4. And I don't need the resin because I'm not making a small platform as I thought I was going to. Princess, you can come back to me. Let's get you some... Do you have a backup seed? No, you don't. Let's get you a backup seed. I hate that those don't grow unless you're within a certain range. Bugs me. Alright, mutant hispine goes to my light guy up here. And then this one gets planted. And the Noxic cataplant goes to Princess and then gets replanted. Is that everything? I think it is. I think it is. Oh, I need a medium canister to create the overflow, to take in the overflow of carbon as it gets produced. Thought I had an empty one laying around that was not in use. I could take the plastic, as I was planning to do, and put it into one of these empty ones. 4 plastic. We'll do this manually. Disable output. 2, 3, and 4. Alright, so that's now the plastic. Why does it have one hanging out of it if I disabled output? There we go. So it goes aluminum alloy, nanocarbon alloy, plastic, right? No, or is it? Yeah, because plastic comes before rubber. There we go. That is all set. Now I need a graphite to shrink that down. There's my graphite. Shrink it down. I mean repackage it. That'll shrink it down. Packager on there. Close it up. That makes it small enough to go onto my silo. Alright, that should do it. And you're going to go in the little space there. All of this to get what that I need for steel? Methane? No, silicon. I need methane to make the silicon. Silicone, however you want to pronounce it. Let's put tungsten and aluminum back before I forget to. Aluminum goes there. And tungsten goes up here. Right next to the titanium. There we go. To Atrox we go. To Atrox we go. Atrox we go. E-O-E-O. Atrox, Atrox, Atrox we go. Atrox, radiated planet. Been forever since I've been here. I will laugh if I have like a massive base here already that I forgot about. I have an extra shuttle for some reason. And an atmospheric condenser and a couple RTGs. Yeah. And this was already pulling methane. Yeah, so I was already getting methane here, but not in very large quantities. Medium resource canister I already had here. This is fine. I already had some stuff here, but it's fine. I had 12 units of power. That thing draws 20. So we don't have enough power here for a large scale atmospheric condenser operation, pulling multiple, which is what I want to do. So I'm glad I already have an atmospheric condenser here, because I want to pull more than one at a time. Let's get these tethers out of the way. We'll build the power over here. Or down here at the end, rather. Yeah. Lots of research items. Alright, let's take these RTGs off. Where's my camera? Hello from Atrox. Happy holidays from Atrox. From Grumpy Goblin on Atrox. Take these RTGs off. These mini RTGs. Whoa, not the platform. Actually, I don't want this A platform in there anymore. this mini RTG off, or QD RTG off. Let's bring the storage down. Let's bring the big power. We're going to put it down here at the end. I feel like I need one more platform here. I'm going to need to make a couple printers. Let's make a small printer. I'm going to need the RTG for a minute. And then the small printer here, and I need a medium printer. It already knew what I was wanting. Pull that off, put that back in the distance there. Put him here. No, I didn't mean to make a small... I meant to grab the compound and pull it off. Now we have two small printers here for no reason. Give me 3 resin. Oh my god. I want a large platform B. I need 3 resin, please. God damn it. Put the can of soil down here. If the backpack stays. How do I go the wrong direction every single time? Alright, make me a large platform B. Yeah, it's gonna big enough power for that. Interesting, it takes it instantly if it's connected to something, but if it's on the ground, it gives you the timer. Cool. Whatevs. Whatevs. Place it down here on the end. It's not going to even be used tonight because I don't have enough atmospheric condensers for it. Speaking of which, let's grab the second one, plop on here, take the printer, toss off, take the RTG and toss off. Alright, give me the first... Oh wait, those are the generators. I don't want the generators yet. Crap. Bring you down here. You right there. I want the medium gas canister. One for here. I did bring 2 of those, right? Maybe I did not. I did not. Crap. Oh well. Splitter's going to be down here where I'm setting up power. And power is going to be... How many gases are on this planet? Atrox has helium, nitrogen, methane, and sulfur. So there's 4 gases that I'm ultimately going to collect here. So I'll leave room for another platform. Actually, I don't need to leave room because my power is all self-contained. I can move the whole thing at once if I need to. So let's open it up. Let's place the switch over here, or the splitter I mean, so that I can see how much power it is producing. It's going to go from there to into here, and then from here into there. And that number right there will tell us what it's producing. Let's have it work from this end. When I relocate, I will have to move the plants, but that's not that big of a deal. Let's put these right here for the time being. Give me that auto arm. Give me that medium generator or medium silo. We've already got one open. We might as well use it. All right, so the plants need to be in that area right there. Oh, no. Oh, man. Guess what I forgot? Had plenty of room to make them and bring them, and I forgot them. Tappers. I forgot the gosh dang tappers. Dang it. Is there aluminum on this planet? No, because there are no resources here. I mean, there are, every resource is on, like there's compound and stuff. There's just no notable resources, which means it's not going to be... Oh, man. This does not work without tappers. And each tapper is an aluminum, which I don't have here. All right. So I have to go back and I have to get at least 8 aluminum or go ahead and make them into tappers. Ah, crud. Crudinski. Crudinski. Crap. Do you think I could find some laterite here? Yes, there is some. Okay. Okay, all's not lost. So I have room. Oh, I don't have room for 8 on me. I should have brought down a medium storage. But let's just take... 2, 3... 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 3 in my backpack is 8. So yes, we can get some here. We'll bring them. I'll set them over here, and I'll slide back down after I get these ones going. I need to go make a smelter. Oh no, I don't. I've got the 4 portable smelters with me. I don't need to make a smelter. In fact, I could have brought the smelter with me and made these into aluminum and tappers right down here. I need everything on me. Let's just go up. Oh, geez. So slow. Alright, all is not lost. It wasn't that big a deal to begin with, but it was just an annoyance. Grab the RTGs that are here. Not the medium canister, the RTG. Place that right there. And then let's go ahead and put those on there. And turn them on. Alright, let's go get... let's leave the lighting guy and one of the... Okay, so now I'll be able to get the rest of the 5. And I still have Princess on me, so I can't fall and die or anything like that. Like that would have probably killed me. But I can get all 5 of these right here. Where are you going? Why are... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, my battery's gonna go dead from the hoverboard. The 1 QD RTG is kind of maintaining equilibrium. There we go. Yum, yum, yum. Alright, let's plop these on here. Yay. Pull these off or one of those off real quick. Let's grab the small printer. One of the 2 small printers. The second I accidentally made. Silly me. And we're going to set this to make tappers. They are made on the small, right? They're not my back... Are they a backpack item? I can never remember. Yes, they are a backpack item. Oh my gosh, I can't even grab the printer. Alright. Damn it. Alright. Always, always, always at the end. There's always something. Alright. I have no power. Turn off the oxygenator so my power can build back up. Tapper. 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 So that's 4. Let's place those while my battery builds back up. Go ahead and give me the other QD RTG. Can't because my backpack's of course full. Alright. 1. Get down on there. 2. 3. Oh, I heard you. 4. Portable oxygenator on. Perfect. I need these aluminums that were finished. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's make some more tappers. They're going to fall off because it's full. Take Princess off for a minute. Just so I fit. Nope, that's not. Alright, I did the 4 on that side. Now I need to do the 4 on this side. One. Two. I don't think that went in the right one. It didn't. Damn it. Damn it! Hate this. Plant. I already moved you into spot. Alright, take you. You're going to go in this plant over here. Right? No, on the other side. You're going to go in this one. Turn you on. You're going to go in this one. There we go. Turn you back on. Now I have 2 on me. One needs to go in this one that's growing and in this one over here that's facing the direction I'm standing. That goes right there. Now I just need to get this one right here. Nope, not that one. There we go. Alright, those are all in the pickup circle. So frustrating. Let's get Princess back on me. Let's go ahead and get another seed for her. And now let's get the generators installed. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's open them up on this side. 2. What? I don't want to open the Astropedia. I want to unpack the thing. Alright. I like these to be turned so that I can see the carbon on them. Let's flip it around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Flip it around, flip it around, flip it around, flip it around. Maybe I should have, make them all uniform. Flip it around, flip it around, flip it around. Alright, they're all on. The smelter is right here. I need to have 1 carbon. I don't want this burned yet. I want 1 carbon. Disable output, because I want it to suck in carbon for a little bit. Just like that. So that will hold carbon. Alright, this needs to bring in only organic. So you are no longer needed. You can go there to hold stuff. Let's put you on the outside so that when I'm looking at you I can see the stuff burning. Alright. Start bringing in organic. Oh, that's right. There's no power to actually begin with. So you do have to jump start it with an RTG. But the power is not going that direction. The RTG can go right there. Oh, it's not producing any power yet. Why isn't it showing anything? Oh, I have this set up wrong. No, I don't. That's where it's supposed to go in. There we go. Now it's producing. I just wondered why that wasn't showing up. Yeah, now we could actually watch this as it fills up each of the medium generators. We can watch the power that it produces grow and grow. I don't want that on there because it's going to fill up with stuff. And let's put these over here so it doesn't fill up with stuff. Not ideal, but whatever. Yeah, so right now we're producing 90. That's already enough to power 3 of the atmospheric condensers. Actually 4, because these each take 20. So 12 of these medium generators is going to be plenty, because we're already producing 99. And then I think that's around where it's going to... Is that where it's going to, like, peak out, because they're all running? Yeah. Yeah, that's where it's going to peak out, like around 99. Perfect. Now this can... I don't want to put that on output yet. I'm going to put a battery on here just because I don't... Usually I would have 2 towers of these going. But if I put this on output, it's going to fill up this silo with carbon, which I don't want it to do. I want this to get filled up with organic, but it doesn't seem to be. Alright, let's start the power. Let's start this going. This is going to be doing... This one's going to be doing methane. And this one's going to be doing... sulfur. I don't have a canister for it. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, now we're producing more. 103. Oh, that's because I put this on it. Yeah, now it's down to 90. Now 94, because this produces 4. 103, 90, 103. 99, yeah. Alright, well that's it. That's it for this episode. Just shy of 3 hours. Great, 2 hours, 58 minutes. That's what I aim for, is about 3 hours, but I often go over and sometimes less. What are you going to do? I'm human. I'm sorry. Alright, well if you were here for a minute, or like I said, God forbid, the whole 3 hours, 2 hours, 58 minutes, and 36 seconds. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time. We're going to start off on Aatrox. So, bye.